Hello, it's Ruth
and Peter
here from St Helens, Stapleford. Lovely to be with you again for another Kids Sunday cast. How are you all doing? How has your week been? Why don't you tell each other something nice about your week now? Right, we're going to start off with a song, so it's over to Peter.
Okay, this is the one where you do what it says in the words. It's nod your head if you got to bed, wave your arm if it's nice to warm. Listen out for the claps, because when at the end of each bit where it says, and if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. On the word clap, you count 7 times for the clap. So we should just try that with Ruth helping me out. Water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop there after 7. That's it. Don't go on to number 8, because then we're going to go on to the next verse.
Oh, let's hope we can get that right together.
So this song is all about the things that we're thankful for that we've got. Not everyone's got these things, and we can't have everything we want at the moment, where we're stuck at home a bit sometimes, but we can give thanks for what we have got. And this is what this song's all about. Nod your head if you've got to bed. Wave your arm if it's nice and warm. Stamp your feet if you like to eat. And if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. Start to hop if you like fizzy pop. Start to bend if you've got a friend. Point to your shoes if you like banana chews. And if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. Tap your nose if you've got some clothes. Rub your tum if you love your mum. Swing your hips if you've eaten chips. And if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. Oh yes, very good. Right, let's try that again, a bit faster now. We'll try all those verses again. Here we go. Nod your head if you've got to bed. Wave your arm if it's nice and warm. Stamp your feet if you like to eat. And if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. Start to hop if you like fizzy pop. Start to bend if you've got a friend. Point to your shoes if you like banana chews. And if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap. Tap your nose if you've got some clothes. Rub your tum if you love your mum. Swing your hips if you've eaten chips. And if water comes out of your tap, then give a clap.
Wow, well done everybody. Did you get those claps in? Oh, we had to be alert there, didn't we? Right, now it's going to be over to Peter for our story for today.
It is, and today we're going to be building on the rock, the wonderful story that Jesus told of the man who built his house on the rock. So have a look at the pictures, because here we go. Here is a man. He is looking for a place to build a house. He climbs to the top of a big grey rock. Ah, here is a good place. The man begins to build his house. Oh, it's hard work. He puffs and pants. He puffs and pants and grunts and groans all day until the work is done. Just in time, he says. It looks like rain. The rain pours down, the lightning flashes, the thunder booms, the water washes round the house and splashes at the rock. The rock stays firm. The man was wise to choose the rock. Here is another man. He wants a house. I want it now. I want it quick. This place'll do, he says. He builds his house down on the sand. This won't take long, he says, and whistles as he works. His house is done. He goes inside and shuts the door. A raindrop drips onto his nose. Oh dear. The rain pours down, the lightning flashes, the thunder booms, the water rushes through the house and splashes at his knees. The sand is washed away. his house falls flat. The silly man was wrong to build on the sand. Jesus says, I am like the wise man's rock. If you trust me, I will never let you down.
Thank you, Peter. It's a great story, that is, isn't it? Telling us that if we listen to what Jesus wants us to do, we will build a strong life. So, Peter, can you think of any things that Jesus would like us to do to get this strong life?
Yeah, well, I think first of all, he calls us to pray to God.
Yes, I think especially at the moment, that's a good thing, is it? I wonder as well whether he likes us to look at the Bible and listen to the stories that he's written there.
Definitely. And then to be kind to everybody and to be caring.
Yeah, that's definitely good. I wonder if you can think of any more. Maybe have a little pause of the podcast now if you want to say any together. We'll try and think of a few more too. So, Peter, can you think of anything else?
Yeah, when people hurt you and nasty to you, to be able to forgive others rather than to feel horrid towards them for ages.
That is good. I think Jesus does want that. And maybe also when we do something that's not very nice, that we say sorry. Sorry to God and sorry to the other person.
Yeah, and I think always just to be really caring for other people and caring for the world that God's made. All these things are things that Jesus
wants us to do, doesn't he?
To become a strong person, not just strong with muscles, but strong in our whole selves.
Brilliant. Well, maybe this week you could think about being some of those things and pray that we can be strong in Jesus. And now it's time for another song. So I hope you've got lots of energy.
Yeah, this is a song. We need you to join in. I'll just play it through. You won't know it, but the words, if you can read them on the screen, if not, listen along. For every time I sing Build on the Rock, because you need to get that word rock in your head, because you're going to shout it out in a minute. And then there's a bit where there's an earthquake, shock. And again, you have to get the shock bit out. So let me show you. It goes like this, if I can remember it. It goes, build on the rock that ever stands. Oh, build on the rock and not upon the sands. You need not fear the storm nor the earthquake shock. You're safe forevermore if you build on the rock. And we'll try that with Ruth this time, just joining in on the rocks and the shocks there. And then the third time we'll do it without and get you to shout it at home. So it goes like this. Build on the rock that ever stands. Oh, build on the rock and not upon the sands. You need not fear the storm nor the earthquake shock. You're safe forevermore if you build on the rock. Oh yes, big shouts then. Sorry if that hurt your ears. Now's your chance to hurt the ears of your mum and dad and sing rock and shock. So here we go. Build on the rock that ever stands. Oh, build on the and not upon the sands. You need not fear the storm nor the earthquake. You're safe forevermore if you build on the... Very good.
Super. I hope you did lots of good shouting of rock and shock then. So the next bit of the podcast is we're going to tell you about some of the crafts that you may want to do later. And again, if you look on the website, then you will see these crafts on there. And also it does tell you about a little video that you might want to watch to listen to the story again. So you can always do that. So you might be able to guess what we're going to say. You may want to do some building projects. You may want to build things out of boxes, or maybe you've got Lego or other sorts of bricks, or you could build with straws and Play-Doh or cocktail sticks and marshmallows. Whatever you can find in your house, see what you can build. Either a house or something else. See how tall you can get. And then maybe try standing them on different surfaces. The floor or a cushion or a ball, something like that. See which ones are good to stand on. And then maybe you might like to build a house out of something like biscuits. See if you've got any sort of square-shaped biscuits. Put those together with some icing to build a house. Or maybe when you go out for a walk later or in your garden, you may want to look for a stone. And you might want to decorate your stone with the word Jesus to remind you that Jesus stays firm even when life is difficult. And do you remember in that story there was a storm? Well, you might want to make your own rainmaker or a shaker, a bit like we said last week, so it sounds like a storm. That would be good. So lots of fun to be had later today or sometime in the week, whenever you want to. Come back and have fun with those things. Or if you're a bit older, there are some puzzles on there as well that you would maybe like to have a go at. So, Peter, we've heard today the story about the wise man building his house upon the rock. That was a good story, wasn't it, for the week?
It's really good for the children. It's really good for the grown-ups as well, listening for us all to be basing our lives on what Jesus said. It's really easy to hear that, but really difficult sometimes to actually do it. And it's the actually doing it bit is what Jesus wants us to do.
So with that in mind, we're going to finish off with a prayer. So you may want to grab your teddy, all sit down together. Okay. And if you want to, you may want to pass your teddy round now and all say a prayer, or just give your teddy a cuddle and say something in your heart. And then I'm going to finish off by saying, Jesus, thank you that you stay the same whatever else is happening. Help us to listen to what you say and then do it. Help us this week to try and build a strong life on you, to pray to you, to look at our Bible stories, to forgive people, to say sorry, to be kind and to share. Thank you, God, that you are always with us to help us. Amen. Bye.
Goodbye.